What's going on? It's me, Nick, back again. So a lot of time has passed from the last time I filmed a video. That Camry, I could not get it to quit vibrating, and looking into it, it looked like there's a counterbalance on the back of the crankshaft, and apparently those go bad because I ended up like changing it, and it was getting so frustrating I wasn't even recording it. And I'm not gonna lie, it almost broke me because I could not get the vibration in that engine to stop. And everybody that came and looked at it, I had that car posted a long time, and everybody that came to look at that car always was like, "Well, the vibration, the vibration." Then it sat so long that the AC, I guess, leaked out. So then the AC just quit working altogether. And I was like, crap. So then I had to, luckily it just leaked out somewhere. So I put more Freon in it. And then the next like 2 weeks of putting around in it, keeping it charged and meeting people, AC worked fine. But I don't know, that car kicks my butt. I'll tell you what. So to get on to anything, also that door, the door that I changed on that car, the shade was slightly off, and it wasn't that noticeable in the garage. It was extremely noticeable out in the sun, which, if you can tell from those pictures from the last video, it was bad. Also, when people messaging me, I kind of left it because I'm thinking like, well, the door's just mismatched, but at least it's not a giant dent. Nope. They were just, why is the door color? What happened? It was just not. It was just always. So I ended up putting the original door back on, and the other door is just sitting on the side of the house because it was just pointless. So here's my ad. Here's the pictures. I retook pictures. As you can tell, it's not raining in these pictures, but it was raining in the last one. But I left like this with the dash. It's raining. Interior. I mean, the interior was nice. Just the door. There's the door. Giant dent in the door. And I got just getting over it. Right. I was like, reliable 2009 Camry, $4,200 what I was down to at this point because I was just constantly just going down trying to get rid of it. 165,000 miles, runs drive great, which it didn't. Cold AC, great on gas, few dings and dents, but plenty of life left. Perfect first car commuter. This car has its fair share of dings and dents. For normal use, the car could use a little TLC. Has good dent in the driver door. See picture. Put that in there because I just got tired of it. But it's solid, dependable, and ready for its next owner. Has a slight vibration, but I haven't been driving it that way since we've owned it, which is true. If you're looking for a budget-friendly, reliable sedan, this is it. Need it out of my driveway because at this point, like, it'd been like almost 2 months. I'm sitting on this car, like I'm tired of it. I'm asking $4,200 OBO. Message me with any questions or to set up a test drive. I am not a dealer because I have a lot of people asking me if I'm a dealer. Also, when I'm buying cars, like I always ask, "Hey, are you a dealer?" Because I just deal with that a lot. So, a lot of people came. I finally had one guy that he was buying this car for a coworker, and the vibration didn't really bother him. He knows Camrys are reliable, and he just wants it. And I'm like, sweet, please buy it for me. So I might have to actually go back and double check because it has been so long. I really don't remember what I paid for that car. I think I paid $3,600 for that car, which is what I hope I paid. I sold it for $4,000. So somewhere in this video, I will do an updated like overall budget because I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't even know what parts I bought for that car anymore. Like I bought a harmonic balancer, I bought a tensioner, I bought motor mounts, I bought torque mount, coil pack. I almost bought a whole exhaust system for that car. It was just constant after like just trying to get this noise and vibration to go away in that car. I could not figure it out. And like I said, I got to the point where it was just like, whoever gives me $5 more than I paid for it, I'll sell it. That was my bottom dollar. Just please buy the car for me. And luckily some guy bought it. He bought it for $4,000. So technically on the overall car venture, if I paid $36 for it, I made $400. But between the motor mounts, between the motor mounts, the harmonic balancer, the tensioner, the belt, all that stuff, I might have broke even on that car. So it's whatever. Also, if you notice, currently there's no engine in here. This is my Cherokee. This is my pride and joy from my camping channel, MHR Off-Road. go follow them or check it out. This the engine got a knock in it. Ended up just being a broken flywheel, but I thought the engine was knocking. It came from the lower end. It was a remanufactured engine. The company warranted it for me. I pulled this one out to get it ready to go. So if you're interested in seeing that, go follow that channel. So I got that car sold. And I actually found and picked up another car maybe 2 weeks after that. So this is what it is. Another Camry. This one's a 2008 with 170,000 miles. It has no hubcaps. It's really, really dirty. It's really dirty. It needs to be washed. I probably will wash this one. I didn't wash the last one. I didn't do anything with that last one. So why another one, you might ask? Well, third time's a charm, right? So I had really good luck with the first one, horrible luck with the second one. So I'm going to try again with the third one and see how it goes. So with that being said, front bumper's all right. It's got its common little dings and dents. Front bumper's got this hole in it. Don't know why. Don't know where it came from. The interior is pretty clean. Has a dash carpet just like the other one. Just must be common with these. The gas cap's poking out a little bit. Not sure why. The trunk's faded. Don't know why just the trunk versus everything else. The rocker panel on that side has been replaced with a white one and spray painted horribly with black spray paint. Don't know why. And the hubcaps are missing. So, that being said, screw it. I'm gonna wash it. Try to make it look a little more pretty. I'm gonna get it washed and then we'll go from there. What's going on, everyone? It's been some time again. I'm really bad about the in-betweens. It's been at least another month, probably for 4 to 5 weeks since I filmed introducing this Camry. In that time, I fixed the Cherokee. I've gone on some camping trips. I actually bought something that I probably didn't need, but I just really, really wanted. It was hard for me to turn it down. I bought a 1997 Jeep Wrangler TJ. I've kind of always wanted a Jeep Wrangler TJ, but because of their outrageous pricing, I never have the opportunity to own one at a price that I was comfortable buying it for. A family friend of ours had one that he put a lot of work and a lot of time in it, and just in the process of like making it like really nice, I guess he ended up buying something else, and this one just kind of went on the back burner. And then after a couple years, he was just like, hey, I'm ready to rid of it. He gave me what I think is an incredible deal for the parts and time and effort that he's put into it to this point. I just couldn't turn it down. So unfortunately, I have some money floating around, so I almost took a loan from myself for right now. So that Jeep was $3,000 that I got from him. I took it out of this car flipping fund, but I'm going to hopefully pay that back by the time that I come to a Gladiator. So I will always know that I owe $3,000 to the car flipping fund, to the Jeep Gladiator, because that's the ultimate goal. We'll kind of keep that an asterisk what I actually have plus the 3 I owe. And as I make payments, just, with paychecks or something, I'll just slowly pay myself back. So with that all being said, I'm going to talk about some totals. I know I usually use the whiteboard over here, but I don't feel like it. So I wrote some numbers down. I was at $6,296. $6,296 was my grand total for everything. I bought that silver Camry, the previous Camry. I bought it for $3,600. I spent $200 in grand total. I went and totaled some things up. I spent about $200 on the engine mounts, the balancers, the belt, the tensioner, just all the little ins and odds things I got for that, the sun visor, all those little things. It totaled up to be roughly just at around $200, give or take. So that means I had $3,800 in that. So $6,296 minus the $3,800 that I had in that left me with $2,496. Then I sold that car for $4,000, which brought me back up to $6,496. So that is the new where I'm at total, $6,496 towards my goal of a Gladiator. I purchased this car for $3,600 as well, which took my total back down to $2,896. That is what I'm sitting at in my pot. This car needs a few things. So I went ahead and placed them on order. They're all actually just sitting here on boxes. This has been in the garage for a couple weeks and it's just kind of slowly been collecting things. A few things that it's missing. It's missing hubcaps, which I actually am a fan of the missing, just the Steelies. I kind of really like Steelies, but some people don't. So I purchased a set of hubcaps to put on here, just to kind of bring it together. It's missing a sun visor on the driver's side, so I purchased this new one of those. It doesn't have any type of floor mat, so I bought the cheapest set of molded rubber floor mats for this thing. The hood struts do not work in here. Seems to be a typical thing, so I ordered another set of hood struts to hold it up. And I've noticed over the course of me driving around, it doesn't switch from AC to heat. The AC works great, but when I go to heat, it just never gets hot. And it's my thought, like the AC turns off, so like I can tell like it's not freezing cold anymore. It's just there's no actual heat, so it's just the temperature, ambient temperature that's in the vehicle. So parts darting it without looking into it because I just kind of did one big order. I just bought a blend door actuator. I'm hoping I can just slap that in. I'm hoping that's it. I'm hoping I'm lucky. Fingers crossed. I do believe with all the stuff I got, I'm sitting at about $120 in parts that I've spent on this, which would bring the total remaining money that I have currently to $2,776. Now, again, I took the rest of that and pitched in some of my money to purchase that Jeep. So currently right now, I'm sitting at no money. I have no money in the car fund currently at this time, which is okay. It's okay. I'm going to be building that Jeep over on my MHR off-road channel. It needs a few things here and there. I'm going to try to build it up and paint it and do all that stuff on that channel. It's just going to be like a slow build that I'm doing over there. So if you're interested in seeing me build that TJ or finish putting it together, maybe get it painted and stuff and make it mine, go over there to watch those, because I'm keeping this one just strictly to buying and flipping cars. So with all that being said, I'm going to start slapping some of these things on. I know I said in that last video I'm going to wash it, which I did. Then it sat. Then I cut the grass and it just... So we're going to get all this stuff on. We're going to get it washed again. Then I'm going to get some pictures taken of it. This will probably be a course of a couple days, so it'll be a montage. I'm also going to see if I can find some spray paint close to this color so I can paint that lower rocker just to look better. But other than that, I think it's just waiting on me. Like I just need to put these few parts on, get that painted. Should be ready for me to post and try to find its new forever home. So thanks for sticking to the middle of this video to get my rant here, because I actually just watched the first part of this video, the previous 6 minutes before this clip, so I knew where I was at, because I couldn't even remember where I was at in the video. So let's get all this stuff on, and then we'll come back when I'm in my parking lot taking pictures. Here we go. There's another one. Got the hubcaps on. I still gotta wash it, but I'm hoping to just get pictures of it now. I got this quarter rocker panel painted. It's the closest color I could find. It kind of stands out, obviously, like if you really look at it, but it's better than a white and black chipped up one, I hope. I didn't talk about it, but it was missing an emblem, so I actually picked up and put a new emblem on it, just because it looked bad underneath, obviously. Everything seems to be okay. The blend door actuator, I actually didn't have to change it because it was just, there was a screw missing. The engine bay is pretty dirty. I gotta clean that because it has seen some better days. So obviously I'll still detail this before someone comes and looks at it, hopefully. But yeah, so let's get some pictures of this and get it going. All right, so I ended up getting like everything done today. It just, like, nothing really fought me. Like, I think the longest time consuming thing was gonna be that actuator, and ended up just being like the arm actually like kind of looks like it just kind of came out of the actual groove. So, and the screw was kind of loose that holds that bracket on, so I lined it, screwed it back together, tested it multiple times. It seems to be working. I think I'm just gonna run it. I still have the actuator, so if it ends up not working, I will swap it, but for right now it seems to be working fine. I'm not gonna go through Facebook Marketplace like I normally do because this is the third one now. I'm gonna just kind of shoot for the same price range I did for the last one. I think I'm gonna list it for 45 or 48. 5 grand seems to be where I start it. Since this one runs and drives good, hopefully I don't have as much like back and forth like I did with the last one. So hopefully I get this one gone pretty quick and then start looking for the next one. I really appreciate everyone that has tuned in to any of these videos. I still haven't posted any of them yet, but I kind of think maybe after I finish the next car, that'll be 6 cars, I'll go ahead and post them. It's been roughly about a year for me, so like these videos aren't, you know, coming out quick, but when I post them, because I'll have an inventory of videos, they will come out quick, until I get to, if I do what I say I'm gonna do, when I get to that 6th car, there'll probably be a gap between the 6th and 7th car. Again, I know I shouldn't have robbed my car flipping fund to buy that Jeep, but just look at it. You know, it looks cool enough and ugly enough that it needs me. And it was just, like I said, $3,000 for Wrangler with all that kind of stuff on it is a really good deal. So if you want to see me build that Jeep up or bring that Jeep back to life, I will leave a link in this description for that channel. So with the purchase of that Wrangler, technically we're sitting at $0 for the budget. So whatever I sell this for are essentially starting over, but I'm gonna start paying that back. So there is $3,000 that is coming in. So right now with this car, I have $3,000. So hopefully when I sell this car, whatever I sell it for, like I said, I'll put that towards the next one and I'll keep going while I'm paying myself back. So hopefully by the time that I have the amount of money I need to buy a Gladiator, I will also have that $3,000 paid back by then. So, but thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys after I sell this and when I pick up the next car. Peace.